How's it going, guys? I'm Jack and welcome back to Good Company. The game has just been updated to version 0.6.5 and this is going to be the last smaller update before we get the big 0.7 update, which is going to change a lot of things. However, saying that, it's a small update, but it's still got some really cool things that the community have been asking for, and I really want to say a huge shout out to the developers for implementing these feedback suggestions into the game as quickly as possible, because it's always stuff that we've been asking for, which is absolutely fantastic. If you do enjoy city building, simulation and management games, be sure to subscribe and also hit the like button, as it really does help out. So the first and the main thing of this update is the Freeplay Modifiers. So when we start a new Freeplay mode, we now have options to change different parts of the actual experience. So we have some difficulty presets up here, from sandbox to challenge. I know a lot of people have been asking for sandbox mode, so that's a great addition to see. Easy mode is slightly easier than the current Freeplay mode. Medium is slightly harder than the current Freeplay mode. Hard is harsher balancing, but still quite doable. And challenge is the hardest setting that they recommend. So you could actually go harder than that. So you can go on challenge and then like change some of the modifiers to be even harder. But that's the hardest they recommend. So let's have a look and see what things we can actually change. So start and fund amount, we can go from high to low. Absolutely amazing. Game over condition, this is how many days we have until, well, to get out of bankruptcy, so you can set that from disabled to instant. All buildings unlocked, so we can start with everything unlocked, so we don't have to buy anything. The equipment cost, employee hiring cost and employee wages can now all be lowered or hired, which is really cool. The market phases duration, again, this is something we've been asking for. These can be extended or shortened, because I know a lot of people think the market phases they don't last long enough. So you set up all your production lines, and then by the time it's like at full production, the market phase changes and you've got to add some stuff to it. So it's going to be really good to extend the market phases. It's going to make it a little bit more relaxed, I think, which is really cool. Also, product prices and product demand we can make higher or lower, which is cool. The market phase difficulty, this is reducing the difficulty will result in lower minimum features and higher market appeal for products, while the drawback limits increase, giving you a higher leeway for product design. Absolutely amazing. Endless phases as well, we can turn those on and off. If enabled, there will be endless market phases. Combine this setting with noise to have an ever developing market. We can also change some randomness of the actual phases. So they define the random factor for products by each market phase until the maximum is reached. This makes the market more unpredictable. So that's all really good stuff. I've also seen up at the top, we've got a map selection. At the moment, there's only circuit planes on there. However, this implies in the future, we will be able to have different maps to play on. And also maybe the campaign maps may make their way into free play mode, which will be absolutely fantastic. There are a few notes as well. The old save games will automatically be considered in normal difficulty, and additional free play settings may be added in future updates. There is a known issue as well. New save games won't display their modifiers in the loading dialog. So that's really cool. Some more customization to the game. Everyone loves more customization, so it's a very, very good addition. In the last update, we got this company stats window, and they've added production filters to it now. So you can actually filter by material, component, module or product by clicking these icons up here. That will just filter them out on both sides, which is awesome. The next thing as well, you can search by a name. So if you want to know what product you're looking for, so you'll say you're looking for cases, we type in case, all the cases will come up. Absolutely fantastic. There are also filter buttons on both sides, and these are extremely useful. So say we go to single cell battery, we want to see what's being made to, like, what's being used to make that. So we click on that, and that will show us that we're using chemicals to make that. On the enhanced battery, we do the same thing. That will show us we're using chemicals, plastic parts and single cell batteries. So that's very useful indeed. Also, the filter buttons on the other side do the same thing. So the LED array, we can see that's going into the Jackmas Game Man XP1. So this is my campaign playthrough. We've done all of the trophies on all of the levels, so definitely go check out that series on my channel. It was so much fun to film and record. So all of this filters are really cool, very useful stuff. And again, just letting you get right down into the numbers and maximize your production, maximize your production efficiency. Produced and consumed numbers won't exceed theoretical maximum anymore, because sometimes it used to say the maximum 12, but we consumed like 1 billion or something. Maybe not that extreme. That was apparently happening due to a rounding error, since the average, this is what it says on the notes, since the average maxima are not even numbers. No numbers around here, guys, imaginary numbers. So there are a few additional settings. Automatic pause when tabbing out of the game window, possibility to disable the advisor, added a tooltip delay setting, and the default of the camera behavior can now be set to either lock to player or free camera. There's also a bug fix which is like very much needed. The analysis desks used to show different icons to what they were like analyzing, but it was really weird. So that's fixed. So the analysis desk should not display misleading icons anymore. So again, all really good stuff in the update. The Freeplay modifiers, a lot of people have been asking for them for ages, so it's great to see them in the game. These filters as well is going to be very useful, and of course more settings and bug fixes are always good. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy the video, remember to press the like button. If you do enjoy city building, simulation and management games, be sure to subscribe. Any questions, suggestions or comments, leave them down in the comment section below. I also live stream on Twitch occasionally. The link to my Twitch channel is in the description if you want to come over and have a chat with me live. And as always, stay safe, have fun, and I'll see you on the next one.